Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Celestial C888 and today we will be doing the monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of October 2023. This is a general reading for Scorpio, and you can look at this reading for either your sun, moon, or rising signs. I suggest looking at all of your different signs for sun, moon, and rising so that you can get a bigger picture of how your overall month might look. But if you want to just only look at your this video for the Scorpio sign, that is all right. I just personally suggest looking at all of the different signs, as it can be a big help in understanding how your month is going to look for you. Now, the cards that we have for Scorpio for the month of October 2023 is the Six of Cups, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Now, for the beginning of the month, Scorpio, the energy that we have towards the beginning of the month for you guys, and this can always fluctuate. After all, we're all on different journeys, so this energy could end up being in the middle of the month or the end of the month. But for a good amount of the collective Scorpios out there, in the beginning of the month, you've got the Six of Cups energy to you, which tells me that you're gonna have a lot of thoughts about your childhood. Maybe you're gonna be thinking about things that happened when you were a kid that maybe you didn't completely understand, and you're rethinking it. And now that you're an adult, you're realizing, hey, this thing that I was told when I was a kid wasn't necessarily true, or wasn't necessarily how it happened. Or maybe you're just feeling nostalgic in the beginning of the month. After all, October is like spooky season for the part of the world that I am in. So maybe you'll be into watching like Halloween stuff like when you were a kid. It's very much a feeling of like thinking about your childhood in one way or another, whether that be nostalgia for like the things that you watched when you were a kid during October, or perhaps just rethinking about like certain events that happened in your childhood, and just like realizing, hey, maybe this is the actual conclusion to what happened instead of what I previously thought before. This is going to manifest differently for different people. But for the overall, for you Scorpios out there for October 2023, this is like the energy for the beginning of the month. Very much in your head about things that happened when you were a kid. Now, towards more so the middle of the month, maybe at the end you have the Magician card, and again, this energy might end up being in the beginning. It might come at the end, but for the most part, for the collective Scorpios out there, you have the Magician card as the energy for like the middle of October. And what this Magician card tells me, Scorpio, is that you have a decision that you either have to make or want to make, and you're just like not sure what direction to go with this decision. For many of you out there, you have more than one option on how to make a decision about something, and you're kind of just like in a panic state about it almost. But the Magician card is here to say, no matter what tool that you use to make the decision, to make the magic that you want to make, it's going to get a result one way or another. Panicking about it, getting yourself anxious about it is not going to help you make the decision. It's going to end up being, at the end of the day, you having to make the decision and living with it, whatever it is for you Scorpios out there. Again, this could be about your personal life, about your career, about relationships, however it manifests. Definitely for a good amount of Scorpios out there, it's all about like making an important decision, especially around the middle of the month. Again, it can happen at the beginning or at the end, but there's definitely like a feeling, an energy of like, I need to make a decision. I need to like settle this. And that is why the Magician is there, to help you in making a decision, and to remind you that, hey, no matter what decision you make, it's going to end up as a result. There's going to be a result no matter what. All right. And at the end of the month of October 2023, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, with this Queen of Cups in reverse, It tells me that towards the end of the month of October, Scorpio, you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed about something or another. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed about the decision that you had to make during the middle of October, and now you're still feeling overwhelmed about it, whatever decision you made. Maybe you still haven't made a decision by the end of the month, and now that's why the Queen of Cups comes in reverse, because you're feeling like, you're just being hit with wave after wave of uncertainty. And what I am telling you here right now, Scorpio, is that you will get through this eventually, whether this energy comes in the beginning or the middle of the month of October. You will get through this. You'll be able to make a decision. Everything will right itself eventually, as long as you believe that it does. But just keep in mind, this is the energy that you guys have for the end of the month. It's just feelings of feeling overwhelmed, which is why I would say the decision that you got to make or possibly make in the middle of the month is definitely something to keep in mind and to make sure that you make. I think it would definitely help to not feel overwhelmed towards the end of the month. All right, everyone, that is your monthly reading for October 2023. If you would like your own personal reading, please DM my TikTok account, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.